Alright then guys, what is up? I'm AsgardsChamp, welcome to episode 44 of my playthrough for Total War 3 Kingdoms. Let's have a quick little recap as to what happened at the end of the last episode. We were fighting Yan, so he's still not dead yet. We only got in, I think, maybe 2 or 3 turns in the last episode, but we made good headway. We've got Cao Cao and our other vassal, Shiwu, taking his settlements as well. Finally got an army up into the kind of eastern border of Yan territory. He's undefended over here. Looks like Shiwu's doing the same thing. So that's good. I'm hoping within the next few turns this should all be wrapped up. I don't want to vassalize Yan. There's a reason for that. If I vassalize him, he's actually at war with the duchy or the kingdom of Song, who's kind of our main threat, our main competitor at the moment. I mean, they own most of this region here. If we vassalize him, it forces an ultimatum decision for them. They have to either kind of go to war with us as their master, I guess, so to speak, if they want to continue the war with Yan, and they might well just do that because they are stronger than me, and I don't want to give them that option. So I'm going to try and completely obliterate Yan and just take him out completely. Does mean that Cao Cao will probably get some more territories and it'll make him a little bit stronger, but hoping that things are not going to be like they're not going to try and
glad tidings.
Get their independence from us. It does look like they like us now and it's increasing, so that's good. We've been releasing their generals, as you can see. That's having a massive impact on it. That will diminish over time, I guess, and hopefully the war atrocities against them will also diminish over time, so should balance out. Should be okay, I think, as long as we don't, nothing happens in between, we should be fine. So let's see. But yeah, for this episode, we're just going to continue with what we were doing, and that's this little war against Yan. I guess start thinking about what we're going to do after that, because it does look like the Duchy of Song here is going to be our next target. Let me just pop this back into diplomacy view so you can see we've got a coalition or an alliance with Kingdom of Shuhan as well, but they're not doing very well. They're actually fighting against the Kingdom of Song, keeping their attention away from us, I think, at the moment. And the Kingdom of Song also have Shihui and Beijian. They are their vassals, and they're right behind us, so we need to be very careful of that as well, because if we go to war with them, they could get called into that war, probably will get called into that war, and then we're kind of exposed down here. Now we've got two options: either we try and befriend these guys first of all, so that they don't go to war with us, and maybe break away from the Kingdom of Song, maybe we vassalize them, I don't know, we'll see, or we just make sure we've got a couple of armies down here to take these guys out when that war comes. We've got quite a few armies now, we definitely have enough money to make another one if we need to. Even 1 or 2 probably. But that's an option as well. Anyway, I'd really do with those extra armies against the Kingdom of Song himself, because he's going to have a lot. Imagine he'll be quite a tough one to fight against. Anyway, we're at the end of a turn here. We've spent up all our money at the end of the last episode, just trying to gain sort of some food and prestige as well. We're nearly at Kingdom rank ourselves, so we'll end the turn here and then get this episode underway properly. Just one thing as well before we do, guys, my links to my social media down in the description, as Twitter and Instagram. If you want to give me a follow there, that's greatly appreciated. So let's get to it. Interesting then, so it looks like Yan wants peace. He's willing to pay me a little bit for it. I'm actually just going to reject it. I don't really want him just sitting there. Also, it does mean that because the Duchy of Song are at war with him, eventually they'll get to him. I don't want them to have any territory around that side. So yeah, we're going to reject it, unfortunately.
You do not wish to make enemies of us.
And instantly then he's decided to attack us. We'll fight this on the battlefield. I'm only really concerned because the balance of power's only just in my favour. I mean, I would have thought it would be way in my favour. I'm wondering if these like kind of strong troops or something. I'm not too sure, but either way, we'll fight this on the battlefield. So I'll see you there. Alright then, so we're fighting a defensive battle here. We don't have the terrain advantage, I guess. So I might just leave them where they are, to be honest. Set up here. And yeah, we kind of use the trees to our advantage as well. We can put some cavalry in there or something. We'll see. Anyway, I'll do that and then be back with you. Cool. Alright then guys, so I've not gone particularly wide with this army. What I've done is I've put kind of spears and swords up in the front here, shield walled whoever I could. Got a little second line of infantry just in case the front line doesn't hold. Archers behind them, and then I've got my heavy G infantry kind of at the back. They can take any cavalry or anything that managed to get around. They're heavily armoured, so they should do well. Got my multi-shot crossbows here at the back as well. Right behind them we've got some more light G militia, and then we've got my cav over here in the trees hiding. As soon as they come in, we'll strike. So yeah, we'll start the battle here. Probably going to cut to when they get to us because it might take a little while, but I'll see you then. Alright, so decided to come back now because the multi-shot or multi-bolt crossbows have started firing. You can see their cav trying to get around me as well. Now these hopefully going to do quite a lot of damage to them. You see that? That was a big shot there. And then we can actually strike with our cav very shortly. In fact, we'll do it right now. Do it right now because they're trying to flank round here. Obviously we don't want to let them do that, so we will send our cav in. Looks like they are going to run away. Don't want to get embroiled in a fight with their spears, so we do need to watch out for that. My own archers are kind of shooting into us here as well, which is a bit of an issue, but I guess we can just kite them here and bring them back. This general's half health. I think he might have started the battle there though, so that's okay. A bit worried that that just happened now. I don't think it did. Let's bring these G militia out as well, because if they do continue to chase with their cav, their spears are coming as well, so that's an issue. Let's move them over this way to the right. We'll use these G militia to occupy any spearmen. Yeah, let's continue to fight this unit as well. That's on us. The rest of them now are getting into the fight. That's fine. I think we're alright on this front, to be honest. Send the heavy G militia around as well. We can always flank with them if needs be. There's no cav on this left-hand flank, so it should be fine. Right, we are about to rout those guys, however, they're sending their spears in. The idea was to send these guys in to deal with that, which I forgot about. So let's just get these guys out of here. I didn't really want to get them fighting those swordsmen, however, should be okay. Let's bring these G militia out now as well. Just don't want their spears to catch my cav, that's all. That's what I'm more worried about, but look, they've taken this opportunity now to get in there. It's a bit of an issue. We'll have to deal with those spears another way. We've got this unit here as well. We'll send these guys out, maybe. So the heavy G militia just want to continue fighting here. Not going completely to plan, but it should be fine. The spearmen have finally been moved off, which is good. Keep these guys in shield while they can soak up that archer fire. Let's actually just send our boys in against these, because they are beating our heavy G militia over that side. These guys actually wanted to get into the fight, didn't we? Let's make that happen. Now we want to rout this unit here of swords before we move on, and then deal with their cav, which is now. Perfect. This unit of spears is also taking a morale hit. In fact, I think all of them have. Looks like their skirmishers are running away as well. Let's get these guys into the fight here.
The time has come.
And these guys too. Let's get them charging in the back.
Prepare.
Perfect. So it looks like this is all going very well. Last unit. Oh, they're running now anyway. I was going to send my cav straight after them, but they're already running, so that's fine. That's it, everyone. Nice. Nice win. I don't think there's anyone left. Is there? No, there we go. Perfect. And I don't think there's any need to chase these guys down, because we are besieging them and we've just beaten them, so we should be alright to take the settlement in the next turn. So I'll see you guys back on the campaign map. Nice. So a little bit of money, a little bit of heroism, I would imagine too. And we'll take the replenishment.
To action.
We've got an event here, sparring partners. I'm pretty sure we've had this before, but I will read through it regardless. So when taking a walk one afternoon, you come across two comrades sparring in a courtyard. You watch their fight with great interest. It's as a dance. They move and flow around each other with strength and grace. You leave the encounter feeling truly energized. So Ding Yi has become better friends with Xiao Shiyu. That's cool. Always happy for that to happen. We've got foreign trespasser. It's Liu Kong. I think he's just moving around to get to somewhere else. That's fine. We've secured Poyang. That's good. A few more buildings made as well, which actually has upped our income quite a lot, up to 13k now. So that's good. We'll check our prestige in a minute as well. People of merit, and that's fine. So yeah, we're up to it's 469. That's actually not increased, so that's is what it is. That's fine. I can't actually remember where that fight just took place. Was it this one here? Yes, it was this army. So, we can, I think, take this settlement now.
China.
Should be able to do it much easier.
Each victory brings stability to the realm.
I think we'll sit here and wait a little bit and just recuperate.
We must lay foundations if we are to rebuild.
But we do have this general that we can level up here. Actually, need to give him some followers and so on as well. Rather give someone that increases his cunning. Doesn't look like I've got anyone though. It's a shame. Do have some armor though that I can give him. Got weapons as well. Do have a nice weapon there. However, that's probably best with a sentinel. Because these guys don't really get into melee combat that often. They stay out of the fight. We don't have any followers that can give him cunning, so we'll leave that, I guess, for now. Do we have any ancillaries at all that can give him cunning? No. Interesting. Well, I guess, I mean, his satisfaction's okay. Would be better, so we could give him water clock, which increases satisfaction, but also gives him a bit more replenishment as well, so why not? Let's go for it. And yeah, I don't want to give him another sword.
The people are flocking to this province.
He's already got a horse, which gives him cunning, so that's fine. And yeah, no followers to give him help in that regard. However, I wonder if there's anything else we can give him. Nothing that stands out as going to be of any benefit to him, to be honest. So we'll leave it, I think. Well, this general, as we'll go through them. Yeah, he can take one of these horses. That increases his resolve, which is good. We do have a few guys which increase resolve here. The bodyguard might be a good one, actually, because this guy is leading our cavalry for this army. Yeah, he's all sorted. And this actually gives him a ton of resolve as well.
The sun smiles upon
Yeah,
us.
let's give him the Cleaver of Mountains. That's a cool weapon. Cool. He's sorted. Then so that gets him up to like a legend champion. Oh, someone else. Oh, he still had more points to spend. Actually, we never actually leveled him up, did we? We just gave him new equipment. So let's have a look. What do we want to give him? The armor piercing damage for the whole army is good. It's definitely good. Take that one. Cool. Alright, that's those guys sorted. Now we do have this settlement here as well.
To battle!
Not a massive victory for us. There's two armies here though as well. I think what we'll do is we'll wait a few more turns to let their supplies run down. Continue the siege here. Probably could take it, but I don't want to lose more men than I have to be honest. Yeah, I'd rather not. What else then? Who else have we got? So it looks like, yeah, Shiwu has moved up and taken a settlement. We've got Rebellion over here as well. Yeah, Yanba, who is pretty much done for. Not able to really recover from this, I don't think.
With righteousness!
Yep, we'll take this one. We'll have to delegate it. But we don't have to, but I think we will.
Heaven guided our weapons.
We hardly lost any troops there, that's perfect. 250 men, that's not much to take a city, so that's
They
good.
are lost and need guidance.
And then next turn we'll deal with these rebels, I think. I guess this is our rebellion now. Maybe I should have taken them out first, I don't know. It'll be fine either way. We've actually gained some ancillaries, so it's a title, that's fine. I guess we'll go for this settlement next. We've got Sun Jian still on their way up here, along the coast. Yeah, I'd rather not give them an easy way to get any of their settlements. I don't want them up here. I think we should be able to take all of this, to be honest, before they manage to get up, so that should be fine. Between myself and our vassals, Yanba, who's pretty much getting swallowed up, so that's good. Now, I don't think there's any other armies I want to move. Actually, maybe this one. This.
China!
Oh no, sorry, they're besieging this settlement, aren't they? So that's fine. Sun Ren.
Is the everlasting well.
Actually, yes, Sun Ren's even staying there as well, so that's fine. I think that's everybody. We do have a little bit of money to spend again. What can we be upgrading? Well, we're actually already upgrading the main settlement of Changsha. This gives us a bit more prestige and more income as well. And I think this is the chain that actually we get Yeah, -10 to corruption if we got this tree. Oh, we choose a court. We can do that. There. Population growth I'm not too bothered about increasing. I don't actually know why I built this building here. I don't normally build it because while population is great for getting your peasantry income up, this isn't settlement. I'm actually
silent but imposing.
you know, it's more making money from industry. So I think I'm actually demolish that. We'll get something that actually helps us there. Blue Jiang here. What's this? Yeah, this is making commerce and peasantry income, so anything that's going to buff commerce is going to be good. Yeah, let's go with the guest house here. Over in Runan. Let's increase food production as much as we can. Yeah, and over here in Wuling, I think we've got industry income, quite a lot of it as well, actually. We do have 17% corruption here, though, too, which is not good. So I wonder if there's a building chain I want, which is going to help with that. Because right now, there's... we've gone up the wrong way here. We could downgrade this and come back up this tree here. We can actually just convert to this one in one turn. Let's do that. That's going to drop our corruption here by 10%, which should actually give us a nice boost to our income. And then also I think we'll upgrade the main settlement here. Just give us a jump up from 6 food to 10 food, so that's 4 food difference. But we've got enough food to manage that. One final check over in Kangwu. Not going to cost me anything to upgrade this, but it does drop my public order by 4, which I don't want to do. Got the Grand Temple of Confucius, which is kind of countering it, but even still, I don't want to take that hit to public order, so we'll leave it there. Alright, let's end the turn there then, and see if we get any resistance from Yanbaihu. Okay, so, got the option here from the Kingdom of Shuhan to transition our coalition to a military alliance. However, I think that might mean we end up going to war with the Duchy of Song straight away. And can I do that? I'm not sure if that's what this means. Here it says that it means that we commit to aid in any wars declared by the alliance. Guess that's not quite the same because they're already at war with them. Interesting. I might go for it, to be honest. I might accept it. Just trying to think if it really benefits me at all. Means he has to do the same for me as well. He has to go to war. If I declare war, let's go for it. Let's go for it.
Your acceptance gives us joy.
Alright, so we've got another event here, kind versus cruel. So, as you meditate, you ruminate on the nature of society. You know of administrators who are benevolent and compassionate, and their people love them for it. Yet others are cruel and barbaric. The people hate them, but they do not rebel out of fear. Can there ever be a right option? So we've got a few different things here. In fact, we can choose all of these options because we have all the correct traits that we need. So it's between Sun Quan and Sun Ren. We can get them better friends, or with Yu Juan. I'm going to say that's how you pronounce it. Probably isn't. I guess we'll do Sun Ren. Alright, perfect. So we've actually ranked up. I'm guessing this is us ranking up to level of kingdom, which is brilliant. Let's check it. Yes, we have. Nice. Okay, one thing that's different now as well between well, since that last update that we got. Now, I never reverted it back, and I kind of can't do that now because we've continued with this update. But when we click this, at least, so I've started another campaign, sort of just a personal one to play through, and in that one, it's got all the updates and everything. We can actually like choose your points here. So it does look like we can still do that, which is good. We get given 7 points, and we can like choose if we want to allow more people to be on assignment, more administrators, that kind of thing. So I'm actually going to increase administrators by 1. Spies, again, not something I'm really messed with. We'll take another army. Trade agreements, we'll take a couple of them because they're always really good. Maybe we'll actually take a couple of administrators, and then I think we'll spend the rest of the points on assignment. Yeah, this is something that's different with the latest update. Quite good actually. I quite like it because you can tailor the upgrades to what to your own play style and that kind of thing. So it's good. There we go. We're now king. Perfect. What does this actually do? Increases satisfaction. Increase your prestige by capturing and expanding settlements or by constructing special buildings. First, 3 warlords to be named king will proclaim themselves emperor. Governor factions cannot proclaim themselves. Alright, so does that mean... I've never actually got this far in 3 kingdoms before. But guess we've got the kingdom here. Kingdom of Song, the kingdom of Shuhan, and I guess that's us now as well, right? See? Power increases to king. Your power is both feared and coveted. Although the patient snake catches many prey, the tiger who strikes first is often victorious. You are the tiger, and you are struck to victory and proclaim your kingship. You stand against you, and those who do will face your claws. Cool. Let me just zoom out of here a second. So I guess we're now the Kingdom of Wu, is that right? Yeah, that is us. We've got the Kingdom of Wu, the Kingdom of Shuhan, and the Kingdom of Song. Don't think there's any other kingdoms, so if we are the first 3, maybe next turn it's going to trigger the event when I end the turn. We'll see. Let's just wait and see. Okay. I actually sent Shiwu after this settlement here. See that I've given him the order to do that, and he's gone for a different one instead, but never mind. All good. Right then, well, we're at the start of a new turn, so let's just play along as normal. We've actually had a ton of buildings finished there. Well, lots of buildings finish. Yeah, cool. And that's upped our income even more, so we're looking really pretty in terms of income. That'll definitely help us, pull up a couple more armies to help us in the next war. That's probably going to be quite inevitable if there's now 3 kingdoms. So that's the name of the game, right? We've got lots of food as well, so that's good. Happy with that. Someone's getting rank. And Jen, check them out in a second.
Steel for battle.
You part of this army? Yes, he is. Okay, cool. Precision is always a good one. We've got the choice of precision or intuition. Go with precision. Awesome. Right. Let us continue against Yanbahu then. So I think with this army down here, we will take out Yellow Turbans. Delegate that quite easily, I think. Yep, took him out. Let's just take the replenishment just so they get back up to full strength. And let's now...
Let the people rejoice in our victory.
Yeah, let's move them down. We're going to go for this settlement next. I want to get there before Bejian, which they might actually get there next turn. Let's see. Now, can we get there next turn? That's a good question. Yes, I think we can.
Strike them.
Bejian himself is there as well. Cool. Killed a couple of people in battle there. Made some friends. That's all good. And ancillaries. I just clicked off that one by accident, but never mind. Do we want to move any of these guys around now? So let's just have a look at Bejian. They've got this settlement here, which we're going to take probably in this next turn. And there's also some Yellow Turban rebels there as well. Then we have this one, which hopefully we'll take next turn. If not, Bejian probably will. And then there's these 3 settlements here. It looks like Cao Cao will take, hoping he does. If not, we will move Chandiao up that way. With these armies, however, I think we start moving them into position now against the Kingdom of Song. I think we have to. I think if I'm going to raise any more armies, I'll raise them down here in the south to fight against Shihui and Bejian. Maybe we raise 1 army there. I think 1 might even be enough. We'll see. 1 or 2. And then also... Well, we should probably get some armies up this way. We've got already Lady Wu, Chengpu, sitting up there. Let's start moving these guys over once... well, it'll be next turn now, once they've fought these battles. Actually, we might be able to take out these Yellow Turbans in this turn. No, can't make it. That's fine. Next turn then. Let's see how this one goes. Still not a great balance of power, but getting better. You know what, let's just do it. They'll heal and replenish on their way over to the next position, I guess. Yeah, we did lose some troops, but that's fine. As I said, they'll replenish over time as we move them about the next few turns. Let's just release these guys. I could do with as much money as I can to
they fought only for their beliefs.
Raise some more armies.
They have suffered enough.
Cool. Get some more auxiliaries. Secure that commandery as well. Perfect. Alright, so with Xiao Shiyu, we will take out these yellow turbans.
I offer my services for
Sun Ren, actually Sun Quan himself has leveled up here. What should we give him? Understanding's not bad. +1 starting rank for all recruits. Faction wide. Because he's the faction leader. We get that one. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for that one. Understanding. Cool. Alright, so I think we'll move, or start to move Sun Ren. Where do we want to put him? I've got a feeling, and I'm not too sure. Obviously, this game's been out a while, and I have read bits about it over time. And I think when you get the 3 kingdoms, all 3 of those kingdoms go to war with each other, even though these guys are my ally at the moment. So I'm thinking I need some presence over here, as quickly as we can get them, I guess. So let's start moving them over here. I guess we'll move them over to my capital to begin with. But yeah, it's going to take them a little while to get there. I don't want to force march them because they won't replenish, and I do want them to replenish on the way. Now then, anyone else that I need to move? Lady Wu. I think that's Lady Wu. Yep, Lady Wu and Cheng Pu. Staying put. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's it. Now, I'm going to save my money. Like a nice big pot of money. For a few reasons. I think we're trading with the Kingdom of Shuhan, which means we're going to lose that income. We might even be trading with the Kingdom of Song, or at least some of the vassals, which we might lose that as well next turn if there is some sort of event triggered. And if I remember rightly, I think there is an event triggered, so we will see. But yeah, we're looking alright. We're doing okay. We've got plenty of vassals here to help us. Got a nice amount of armies as well. We're probably similarly sized to Kingdom of Song. I guess let's see. Let's end the turn here. Alright, so Lejun has offered me a trade agreement. They're going to pay me a little bit of money for it, and they are a vassal of the Kingdom of Song, so I guess the more I can kind of get into bed with the vassals of Kingdom of Song, it might help me, because if we do ever go to war, they might choose to break away. Let's accept it, I guess.
We are happy to have pleased you.
Alright then, so it doesn't look like any events triggered as of yet, but maybe that won't happen, we'll see. But we've got this event here, so general in need. An enemy messenger arrives with news that one of your generals has allowed themselves to be captured by the enemy. As you read, the messenger waits to return with your decision. So it's our fun. Let's just pay the ransom, we've got plenty of money to do it. Rather not lose any generals right now. Ambushes, whatever. More buildings. People of merit. Into the artillery there. That actually increases public order as well, which is never a bad thing. Okay. I'm wondering why we've got 3 emperor seats. Did someone else beat me to it? The kingdom, is that it? A little bit confused, to be honest. There's 3 emperor seats here. I'm not one of them. Maybe I have to declare myself an emperor. And actually, like, I'm not too sure. It's not really telling me what to do. All it mentioned was that the first, it doesn't say it now, but the first 3 kingdoms would take an emperor seat. But all 3 of them look to be full. I'm wondering if someone beat me to it beforehand and maybe got taken over by the Kingdom of Song, and that's why I'm not taking it now. I'm not sure. Not sure. I'll have to check that out, actually, in between this in the next episode, I would imagine. Let's play one more turn anyway before we end this. I do want to try and get Yanbahu kind of dealt with. Looks like Beijian's continuing north. I'm not sure why they're doing that, but there we go. And finally, my loyal vassal, Shiwu, is deciding to head over to this settlement, even though they're way too late. Yanbahu's actually left. It's fine. Fine by me. We'll take the settlement from him then, in that case. We can chase him down afterwards.
Peace and purity shall rule here now.
Don't think we'll be able to do it this turn, but it's fine. Next turn we can go after him. Cool. Right then. Yanbahu's pretty much gone. Looks like Cao Cao's going to take the rest of these settlements. I'm fine with that, to be honest. Now let's deal with these yellow turban rebels here. Perfect. Again, only lost 15 troops. That's perfect.
For China.
And let's continue moving these guys over. I think we should do the same with Jianyu Yin as well. Just keep them moving. Same with Sun Ren.
To conquest.
Go to commandery there as well. Kill someone in battle. Some people oath swan with each other. That's fine. Don't think there's anyone else we can move or want to move for this turn. Don't think. Well, if there's going to be no event triggered, then I think I'll take my time and kind of get everyone into a position where I want around the border of the Duchy of Song. And then we kind of just go for it. Do I want to... So one other thing I'm thinking of doing actually is like annexing all my vassals. I think there's some trustworthiness penalty there for doing that, but I'm kind of at the size now where I don't think that matters as much. Not that bothered. The only thing is doing all that in one go might be a problem in that we will potentially take on like debt, I guess. Like our income might severely drop by doing that. Might not increase because we also take on all their armies as well. So we'll have to disband a bunch of armies probably. Be a bit of a mess to deal with. But it does mean then that kind of all the resources we're getting from all of this gets used properly because the AI tends to be a bit crap, to be honest. So we'll see. Yeah, so the only thing now, the only kind of concern I've got is... Yeah, looks like Duchy of Song have 2 of these Emperor seats, and I don't really get why. Nothing I can... No buttons for me to click here, I don't think. Got another administrator position. Check that out in a second. Wondering if there's a way that I can like claim a ship for myself. Oh. Tell you what, I'm gonna just look off camera for a few minutes. I'll be back with you in a second. Kind of figured out what's going on here and what it is that I can do. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Alright guys, well, I wasn't able to figure it out just by looking here, so I think I might have to do a little bit of research sort of outside, you know, between this episode and the next. What I'm thinking is that I think someone else already took that Third Kingdom slot, and I think I've missed that event. I think, again, I don't really know, to be honest, only because it's a different name here, Shangdang. But I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to obviously look it up, and then I guess I'll come back with some news in the next episode. But that is going to be the end of this episode, guys. So if you made it this far, as always, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. If you like the episode, make sure you hit the like button. If you've got any tips or feedback, leave those in the comments down below. If you're not already and you're liking this content, why not hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. So with that all said, guys, I'll see you on the next one.